Yo, what's up? I'm gonna go on intermission right quick, and then we're gonna start in like about a couple minutes. Yeah, let some people come in. If anybody comes in, it's all good. Let's get to it. Let me put it on. Uh, Check, check, check. Wow, that's kind of bright. Let me see if I could adjust that right quick. Holy crap, yeah? It looks like my levels are coming in okay. So let's see, configure the video. Let's lower that brightness a little bit. I don't know if the white balance is super high. I'm not that white. No, it's automatic, yeah. Take it off auto. I just made myself green as hell. Interesting. Maybe, oh man, whatever. Alright, whatever. I have a little sheet I'm gonna put on this. Then I'm gonna start talking about Kyle Kulinski. Alright, so first off, before I really start with anything, I'd like to say, when I first started watching Kyle Kulinski, I was not really, he wasn't really my style, you know what I mean? He was kind of like a slick, you know what I mean? Kind of like Miami looking dude, I don't know, like, for me, I was already watching a guy named Mike Figueredo at the time. I still watch both of those guys. I still watch both of these guys. And, I guess I just was more used to, like, Mike's style. So, like, I guess I kind of, like, preferred his kind of, like, college sweater type of dude thing. Which is funny, whatever, yeah. I mean, but the thing is that as time went on, Kyle Kulinski's material was always solid. So, just because of his look, right, which wasn't really my thing, but his content was good, was always absolutely rock solid. So, and I liked his points. So, here in my respects. And then he made some moves that I kind of like heard about, but I didn't really understand the full impact of the significance of what he had done until I started working in the field recently, because Justice Democrats right now is really bestial as in terms of like having a strong ground game. Now, looking at like, their impact across the nation on different races and stuff, they got a solid team, and I'm just, super impressed that thing kind of rocked off. So you'd think that, right? Because Justice Democrats, they're real kind of the star player is kind of AOC. The squad is kind of Justice Democrats thing. So if you look at, and Justice Democrats has a very strong ground game. In fact, I would say the strongest ground game. You even see my my interview with the PPOF professors. They said, yeah, they respect Justice Democrats' ground game. They are serious. They're pretty well funded too. I think AOC set her own separate like funding guideline. She could go maybe even try to take on Pelosi in some ways, but she doesn't feel strong enough at this time. So the thing is that, right, Kyle has like deeper knowledge on maybe possibly organizer level, but he stepped away from Justice Democrats for quite some time now. But I'm just interested, does this mean that there's something else going on here? Does it mean that there's maybe some deeper understanding or interpretation of these events that exists that we have not really understood yet? In the end, Jimmy's absolutely right to, let me see if I can make this a little better. Yeah, maybe it's better. It's very unidirectional, this microphone. But yeah, the thing is that Kyle Kulinski does have deeper knowledge on this particular issue, and I would really like to hear from him more in depth. I'd like to see Jimmy Dore maybe bring him on for an interview and really talk about this, because that would be a really deep, interesting conversation. I just watched and I encourage everybody else to go watch it. It was Nico House and Jimmy Dore got back together. It was like Tulsi. It was like Tulsi times again a little bit. They didn't talk about Tulsi at all, but that same vision for fixing our government. I'm not even gonna say the Democratic Party, just fixing our government in general. Yeah. So, yeah, I really like the direction that that this is taking, and that I hope that to hear more from other people in the field, especially even Cenk. Yeah. He was the justice. Well, he left Justice Democrats, right? Not necessarily of his own choice, though, right? It was because of some controversy. So, and then he lost his own race in California. So, and then TYT, we know that it's kind of a lot of people who are watching my show I've even said so on my show. I respect what they did. I respect their thing, but I just find them unwatchable for like the last several years. I think they've really taken the wrong direction, and I really want the Jimmy Dore way side of things. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? So, picking sides. I mean, I still hope that they, I want to create a redemption arc. I'd like to see us all happy at the end of the day, on the same page as much as possible. And that's real, it's not a personal beef yet, so try not to make it personal, people, all right? Try not to make it personal. So, Kyle Kulinski is a very, very interesting voice in all of this, yeah? And I'm surprised that I don't hear more people asking, like, I want to hear what Kyle Kulinski really has to say in depth on this, maybe his NDA is controlling him. I really encourage everybody to watch my video on why grassroots people should not be signing NDAs. It's really, I've been working around this for a while, and time again, how many conversations have I had recently with the Yang Gang? I hope you guys are watching, yeah? Ed, we can't say anything because the NDA, blah, blah. I told you guys not to sign it, you know what I mean? And then you guys still look at me like I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Come on. Just because Humanity Forward says, we're going to do this thing doesn't mean that, you have a right to question it. And I don't know why you guys are accepting the whole, they get to control everything the volunteers do. That is ridiculous. The volunteers are the juice, you know what I mean? And make your own money. You guys, just because you're lazy, that's all it is. If you guys can start your own which I could, if I could get the thousands of dollars, you know what I mean? And if I could get the volunteers to help me out, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to take anything away from Yang, but Humanity Forward is just exerting like weird stuff. If it's Yang himself and he wants to sit on it and make decisions and of course he's hugely influential, but under the mask and, under an untransparent organization like Humanity Forward, where we don't know who's making exactly what decisions and what, they let your boy Ed, your boy Ed, who is working hard, just as hard as anybody else, you know what I mean, who really put forward, who gave everything to this organization. You're gonna let me get kicked out on some weird allegations by Hannah One. I know she's real popular. Look, she's supposed to be going in front of Congress. She's being lined up for success over there. It's very hard for people to say no to this. They make you the sub leader. They offer you all kinds of good things. I don't even bother trying to fight it anymore. These people, I know them. These people are just, there always will be, it's the norm, especially school teaches people like this, yeah? It's a huge problem. But let me stop ranting about that. Kyle Kulinski, much respect for everything you do, except your coddling of that guy, Progressive Voice. That guy's a straight herb. You should smack him the next time you see him. Tell him that's for me. You know what I mean? I don't generally condone violence, but Progressive Voice, you're a herb, bro. You know what I mean? And but I do respect Kyle Kulinski a lot, yeah. Progressive Voice, I'm mad at you, but just Tulsi, are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Whatever, man. All right, so and Nico House and Kyle Kulinski used to be real tight. I'd love to see them talking about it. Yeah, I know Nico has his own kind of like angle, convo couch, and Kyle Kulinski. Kyle, you got a lot of people to talk to. You have to just make the show yourself, man. I'll be I'm waiting for it. Let's go look at his page. You want to see right now, yeah? I want to go look at his page, yeah? Go look at his page. Give me a second. Kyle Kulinski. Hey, Kyle. Secular talk. Here we go. So, okay, let me try to be smart. Well, whatever. Okay. So here we go, right? Boom. Put the screen on. Boom. There we go. Secular talk. Biden considered Republican for Commerce Secretary. Wow, above Yang. It's just insulting. It's insulting. Yeah? Yo, all of the people that, you guys need to really rethink what you did over there. Yeah? You need to rethink about that. All the Yang gang that went hard for Biden and believed. I didn't crap on you. I didn't tell you guys it was trash. You guys can see from my actions where I stand on that. You know what I mean? And, it's time for the lies and the deceptions and the manipulations to be over. You know what I mean? Fool me once, shame on me. Yeah? Should have been watching that first fucking time. Shame me twice? what? I can't be your friend no more. You know what I mean? I can't. You guys gotta make this right. Bring me back in. Stupid, yeah? Anyways, let's go back to looking at Kyle Kulinski over here. Low rating. 2 hours ago, by him like 2 days ago. Does he pardon Snowden and Assange? Okay, that's cool. It's really coming together at this great time. I hope that more people, January 3rd, there's a guy called Steve Poikonen, Action for Assange. I know my boy Dak has some issues there. I'm not sure. I like Dak. I know, like, for some reason we had, like, we didn't have any problems. He came on my show, so I don't know what's going on between them. I'm new to this, to that particular scene, but those guys, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, they're either way, there's a co-organization, Action for Assange is mounting up to support Assange in DC. I think that's awesome, and it's going to be on January 3rd. But also Jackson Hinkle, right? I think, and someone else that he's working with is going to be going to DC as well, to AOC's office to do the force the vote thing. I think that's wonderful, yeah? So I'm actually thinking about going there myself. I think it would be a good time, and I want to meet those guys. I kind of look up to them. They're kind of cool. And also, I'm hoping, right, yeah? I'm just so busy nowadays. I really can't make it. I really wanted to go and see Tulsi before she went back to Hawaii and became a completely private citizen, but that's January 3rd, so I guess that's out the question. I think that she'll probably be going home for Christmas, and I think that it's going to be like, that's the end of her public service career, so she has no more responsibility to talk to people like myself. So it would have been nice to also just see her in that official capacity, like exit stage. Like, for me, like, it's real, like, it's like an epic movie to me, I mean, I want to be there for the ending, you know what I mean? I want to see it, I mean? That, to me, that career right there, you know what I mean? It's like watching Theodore Roosevelt, like, walk off the stage, or watching, like, that's a moment in history for me. I don't know about y'all, you know what I mean? But Kyle Kulinski, talking about, let's keep going on the screen here. Boxers versus briefs, Twitter pains diseases, smack, talking smack 2 years ago. Jimmy Dore's first up on his list right, first up on his related channels. That's called TYT. Okay. I ain't mad at that, bro. You guys have a long history together, yeah? You guys are the OGs in the game, so respect, man. Yo, much love out to Secular Talk. I think you should speak up on this. You have so much to say. I can't wait, man. Hey, all my fans, all the people in the chat, that one person, yo, hi. Oh, we got 2 people in the chat. Hi. Oh, we got a bunch of people. Oh, yeah, go holler at Kyle Kulinski and tell him you want to hear from him, right? Justice Democrats are the founder. Justice Democrats. That's huge. Can I turn up the audio just a bit? Yeah, I could turn up the audio for you. Yo, anybody want to? Okay. Holy shit! Is that better? Is that better? Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. So, rate is about force the vote. Oh, okay. I haven't really gotten to see that one yet. Yeah. I've been so busy. Yeah. Okay. So, but I just think that he has a lot more to say about it. Oh, I do see people in the chat. Anybody want to come on the stream with me? I could put in a Google Meet link, and you could come on. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about? I'm watching the chat right now. All right, cool. What do you guys think about Kyle Kulinski, and maybe he? So, what is you watch the 13% Congress? So he's totally for force the vote. He hasn't been as vocal as he could be. He's a huge voice in this. Justice Democrats, that is AOC. That's one of the reasons why you keep seeing me keep trying to keep that relation with AOC. The ground game is serious. You know what I mean? Also, she has access to you saw that food bank guy that I did, that homeless shelter guy. That guy supplies food for half the city. That dude is huge, yeah. And she's linked in with him too. Honestly, you know what I mean? There's a lot of access there. But she has to be accountable. I'm taking it right to her face. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Kyle? You know what I mean? You know what this is about. You should be pushing her too. Kyle is a pussy. Oh my god. Yo. All right. I mean, that's maybe he knows something. You know what I mean? maybe he knows something that but those people signed those stupid NDAs. Who's that? Does anybody know anything about that lady who took over? Because some lady ended up like booting, right? Chenkin ended up like, hardcore taking over like Justice Democrats. Some Latina lady, right? He did have a video too. Just to give him a little bit of credit though, I do see that he did actually over here, right? He did make an Assange thing, right? A lot of other YouTubers are saying that, people are not talking about Assange because it's not good for their rankings. Actually, 63, that's respectable, right? The 90, it's not bad. 63 is still good. This 13% approval rating, that's the one you said that was about the force to vote. Why is this 17K? It's only 1 hour ago. Okay. Well, that explains it. All right. I was like, why is it so low? He never used the term force the vote, right? Let's go to his Twitter right there, right? He does say a little something. He doesn't really use the hashtag. Interesting, right? Yeah, you think he would. Yo, Richard Medhurst, I'm a huge fan of his. Actually, he's really inspired me to try to maybe talk more about like what's going on in North Korea. I could blow up some. Oh, look at my messages. Oh, I could blow up some special like secret stuff going on between me and MPP. Oh, I don't feel right about it though, because I'm not the type to do people dirty like that. But I totally have messages in the air. Wow, I just asked to get hacked or something. Anyways, so let's go to look at his Twitter feed. Stimulus plan. Okay, so here, right, the time's always right to do what's right. That's famous quote by Martin Luther King. I've used it many times, and so it's implying that he wants to force the vote. Implying, right? It doesn't say it directly. Here, right? 18 out. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Okay, to make the definitive case? Oh shit, I gotta watch this. Okay, anybody watch this thing? Okay, so he has. But notice that someone else is really, like, he's retweeting, right? Yeah, it's really Brianna Joy Gray who's really promoting the message, right? He's only retweeting it. He's not pushing the message himself. Interesting. Why is he, like, not so motivated? Because this is really in his lane. This is like he owns this space, kind of. You go, or he has the most right to it, and so much respect for oh my goodness. Wait, okay, he did say something. Against forces can be made with democratic supermajorities too, because blue dogs will always exist and be no votes. So should we not fight them? Because absurd. Oh hell yes. Oh, nice job. Okay, there we go. All right, goddamn. All right, Kyle, you made me proud, man. I always believed in you, bro. Holy shit. All right, but why? Bring him on Jimmy Dore. Bring him on Nico. He should be talking to the superstars about this. You know what I mean? Plus, with his insight about what's going on at Justice Democrats, they just doubled their seats. That's very respectable. Very respectable. They're making some moves. Not moving with this, not forcing the vote is not respectable though. Yeah. But it's time to start winning. I was in the Green Party for over 20 years. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of no 5% like campaign after campaign. Fuck that. I'm done with that. All right, let me go back to the chat over here. Oh shit, the chat's blowing up. Hell yeah, we showing Dave Serrata. I don't even know who that is. Okay, he's for force the vote. All right, cool. Okay, Bree Joy Gray digs in topic 2. He should cover it more. I think other people should be pushing him. No, okay, I feel you, Anthony Reyes, but the thing is that, right, look, people are always trying to push us out the movement, you know what I mean? Like, Democrats say, no, like, it's a leadership thing. It's not about all third parties, right? I've been in Green Party for a long time, yeah? Third parties, it's not going to work, you know what I mean? They have the same issues of the leadership trying to maintain control. The people who are in the movement, the general whole populace has to have a certain level of awareness and participation. Otherwise, this is going to happen. You cannot stop our current method of decay, right? You have to get more people involved. Yeah. That's exactly why we're in the state we're at right now, yeah? It's just the sheep that are just not really, paying attention. Yo, this is crazy. I can't believe I have so many viewers. This is cool. Hey, thanks a lot, man. All right. Yo, so what do you guys think about it's probably mostly Tulsi people in here, I'm guessing. I don't know. But what do you guys think about Mike Figueredo, Secular Talk? Yo, I should holler at Lisa, because honestly, I've seen Secular Talk kind of like go off on Tulsi lately, but I have to admit, because when I talk to like different Tulsi organizers from all across the nation, a lot of us struggled to get communications with Tulsi. Like, we would send an email and would just never come back. And I get, like, you know, she's probably inundated with a lot of people trying to control what's going on around her, protect her from stuff, you know, or she's just overwhelmed with like information coming in. Kyle should be calling out Cenk. Yeah. I think Cenk's kind of like, if you look at Cenk though, he's kind of like already going down though. You know what I mean? Like, he lost that election, right, that he tried to run in. He's just he's losing a lot of credibility, and I think that honestly, Cenk is kind of better than Anna, like, a lot of times, you know. Like, Anna for me is really the one that kind of like, that why I stopped watching. Like, I think she just goes straight unreasonable, you know what I mean? And then Emma Vigilant, or whatever her name is, I don't even know what the hell's up with that. Yeah, it's just a bad. It's like The View. It's like The View. You know what I mean? For real, right? Yeah. No. I don't agree with Cenk, but you know, he used to be Republican. I mean, you know, he's more used to an establishment way of thinking. So, being pro-establishment. So he believes in big party politics type thing. So, you know, it's who he is, right? You got to respect TYT and the empire that he created, because that is something, you know what I mean? It's just didn't end up well. But so Mike Figueredo, he was frustrated that Tulsi didn't get back to him. And, you know, I could say some other things about the campaign, but I'm really not going to, because I understand why they had to be careful, you know? There was a lot of enemies and saboteurs, like, waiting, trying to, like, just get him to slip up. So I have to support Tulsi in being cautious. She's in the field, and she knows what's going on. So I do trust her. But Mike Figueredo, I still am a fan. I don't know David A. Pacman. I don't know him. Yeah, Rational National, I never really was into that guy. Richard Medhurst, though, he's fucking awesome. Yeah, I love that guy. I'm gonna make some content soon about North Korea, because there's some real things going on there. Is Mike Figueredo talking force the vote? I didn't really. I have to admit that I just really don't watch him as much anymore. Yeah, nowadays I'm really watching my boy Frank Analysis. I do watch. It's not like I'm not trying to watch these guys, but I just have run out of time. You know what I mean? You know, Convo Couch, I still watch them, and Nico once in a while. Jimmy, I don't know. Like, I respect Mike. I respect Kulinski's work, but he just never, like, his style just never really was my style. You get what I mean? So I ain't mad at him though. His content's 100. Like, I agree with it. And what he's done is incredible. If I could achieve, you know, half of what he achieved, I would be like, I could die happy. You know what I mean? I would be like, damn, I really achieved something here. You know what I mean? He's done way more than that. I am Dave Pacman. Yeah, you know, whatever. So, just so you know, guys, too, I might have it. I don't know if it's in the live feed, but I also got at Jimmy Dore too during Nico's live stream. I was like, yo, what's up, man? Like, you're going to bring me back into MPP. So since he's a consultant, I'm hoping that he could talk to them. And I'm going to try to make a coalition group of all the parties and just win for us, you know. A little late to the party. Yeah, well, he's just because he's an OG, you know. I mean, just because, like, he's been there for so long. Like, he's been there, like, what, 5-6 years? And he's not really, like, vicious. You know, I think he's frustrated with Tulsi, and I get that too, because, yo, I will tell you about one incident, okay? I'll tell you about one incident, and it's not really, so the thing is that, right, I don't know if you guys saw my videos, but you saw the one where we went to actually, Good Morning America, and then we, like, had all the signs out front. If we would be able to get one of those signs onto national television, like having like a short, like, ad spot is worth like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I also tried to mobilize people to take over the those talk shows and stuff, like mob up those places with Tulsi shirts and stuff to get us on TV. But the thing is that plan to do the Good Morning America, I had started the process of the advertising and stuff, and I had asked to publicize that through the campaign's resources, and they didn't send the email out until the event was at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning, and they sent it out midnight, the night, not even I guess it's the same day, right? Yeah, because after midnight, right, it's the same day. So how many people are going to see between midnight and 7 a.m. and be able to get out there? I mean, come on, yeah, come on. So, but I get it, they were really worried about New Hampshire and stuff like that, and I was very, very eager to make things happen. So that's just what that was. So I was frustrated with the campaign too, but his was in a different way. So yeah, she just wasn't fair. In fact, there's actually another thing that's interesting is right. Some people say that TYT has been infiltrated. They say TYT is controlled by the deep state. But the thing is that, don't you think honestly that the deep state has its fingers everywhere? Don't you think that they have some people probably inside of Yang Gang, inside of MPP, trying to at least be aware of what's going on minimally? They have so much money. What do they do with all that money? They try to make sure that they can keep all that money and prevent movements like this from really, oh my God, putting the power back into the hands of the people. The Medicare for all, right? Yeah, if it was just about throwing money at a situation, why did they throw money at us during the pandemic? Because they don't want a revolution. But yeah, just a little something like this. That's just what it is. So, hey, this is my biggest live stream yet. I appreciate everybody coming through. This is crazy. Yeah. So anybody have any future topics they want to bring up, or because otherwise that's really what I want to say about Kyle Kulinski and force the vote. Anything anybody else wants to contribute on that particular topic before I close it out? Yo, thanks a lot for watching, y'all. I can't believe that I have actually people tuning in. This is awesome. Thanks again. You really made my day. Thank you. God bless.